Welcome to Bolton and the home where young trainer Josh Fitton lives with his grandma and granddad, along with his 6 racing greyhounds, a couple of guard dogs, cats and his fish as well. I've come to meet some of his racers, dogs to follow here on RPG TV.
A plan to knock down one of the kennel blocks and make 3 more double kennels, so we'd have room for 12, but we don't really want more than 8, maybe no more than 10. I want more, but he doesn't. No, it's a quiet setup. We've got them at the back of the house, quiet dogs luckily, and no, it's a good little kennel. We've got plenty of room for them to lie around and just relax when they're not out.
Yeah, they have got lovely big beds, and 6 dogs here at the moment. 10 will be your ideal, and you and your granddad, you own all your dogs, don't you?
No, we own them all. We go half and half through them all. It's better that way. I mean, there are dogs then, and it's really good because it's something we have together. It's something we share together, and it's a hobby for us both.
If anybody is ever thinking about breaking in here and maybe trying to take your dogs, there's absolutely no chance, is there, of that happening?
No, we have got 2 dogs that will look after our greyhounds. They guard the house and they're very fierce. But no, they are still loving, but just not to people who come to the house who aren't welcome.
Food is a very important part of what you do here as well, isn't it?
It is. My granddad looks after all the food, but there is something he's always said is you only get out what you put in. And if we give them good food and we treat them all well, they'll treat us well too, and they'll perform well for us.
Lots of Tremoras here. Tell us a little bit about that prefix and where they come from.
Tremora is from Dave Hogan over in Ireland. It's from a castle where he lives on his land, and he breeds all the Tremoras. And yeah, no, that's where he comes from. They're all good dogs. He does coursing with all the Tremoras over in Ireland, and we race all the Tremoras over here.
I think the best dog, or the best known dog here, I should say, is Tremora Kylie, of course, who we've seen win plenty of times on RPG TV. Tell us a bit about what she's done so far.
No, she's won a few minor opens over at Sheffield, races at Sheffield, and she's graded on there. Before she went in season at the start of the year, she went over Nottingham, and I would like to take her back there because she did a good time. She performed well, but I think she's going to do well, and we haven't seen the best of her yet.
Is she the best dog you've trained?
Yeah, she's the nicest. I do like her. I've got a soft spot for just Kyla. She knows that. I think I will get the best out of her, and we'll soon see what she's capable of.
She's off the card at the minute. You've got to give her a little bit of time off. What's the nature of the injury?
She's sprained a tendon in her back hock on the right-hand side. We're going to wait to get her checked out. That didn't happen too long ago. But we'll get her checked out, leave her off, leave her on a bed. And depending on what the osteopath says, we'll see where we'll see, and gets as long as she needs.
And hopefully it doesn't look too bad. We'll see her back soon. But when she picked up the injury, she was actually having her 4th race in 10 days, and it was commented on RPG TV. Yeah. But you don't have a problem with that, do you?
No. I mean, I'd never run a dog 4 times in 10 days if it can't cope with that. I know what the dogs are capable of, and she's running 500s and 480s. She's capable of 630s. So I know she's capable of that. She doesn't come off. I mean, after 20 minutes of laying in the kennel, she's fine. And she's capable of that, and I wouldn't be doing that if she couldn't handle it. She's
a character, isn't she?
Yeah, no, she's absolutely mischievous. She really is.
Let's talk about the next dog we've seen here today, and one that I think is really, really exciting, Tremora Nidge. Gosh, stunning looking, beautiful dog, but you've got high hopes for him.
He's gorgeous. I went over to Dave Hogan's not too long ago, and I went over there not expecting just to pick out a pup out of Tremora Sonic's pups, and ended up buying him. And he just stood out of the lot of them, so I took him over there. And I think he's going to be good. He's young and he's not had a race yet, so he'll be good. I think he's going to be something. I think he might even be the best thing out of my kennel.
Do you really? What do you think in terms of distance? What's going to suit him?
I don't know yet. He's up to now. Right now, he's only posted a 16:22 at Sheffield in a sprint. He looks like he can go further. He really does, but only time will tell.
He looks like a lovely dog, one for us to follow. He's also kennelled with Tremora Tonic. Tell us about her.
She's the newest one. She's a pup. She's going to show again. She'll show what she can show. She's only going in sprints at the moment, but we'll take her further if she can go further.
Open class?
Possibly, but we'd rather take her through the grades at Sheffield first, at least, then they'll look after her. And then once she's had her experience, then I'll take her open class, because if you put her too young in there, they'll just get battered and it's not worth it.
So for the punters who are watching, is she one that we can expect a few wins out of in the coming weeks?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know what she's capable of yet, but no, I hope she can, and I hope I get the best out of all of them.
You've also shown us Some News, who is an absolute gentleman of a dog. You call him Jerry. Tell us about him.
No, Some News is our distance dog of the kennel. He's the only one that gets the distance at the moment. I like him. I think he's running 6:30s. He's not gone further than 6:30 at Sheffield yet. But in the future, I think he'll get a 7:50, maybe even further. But he's a really nice dog to work with. He's a proper gentleman.
So you think he could be a real marathon dog of the future, potentially?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, he's a good dog and he's well-natured, and when he gets on the track, he's absolutely mad. As soon as he gets on that sand, he changes and he really wants to win. And I think I can take him further, possibly.
I can see from being here today you think the world of your dogs.
Yeah.
What are your ambitions? What do you want to achieve in the sport?
Well, I've just got attached with Sheffield, so I mean that was always a goal, to go attached to a track, from being an own trainer to going through to that. Possibly a few Cat 1 finals. I mean, that's always good to win. And obviously the ultimate dream is the Derby, and that's obviously the goal.